Alrighty. Okay, I hope that's working. Yeah, I was just gonna start now. There's a few people in there I noticed, so I might as well start now. Yeah, I know. But let's see, what did I miss? Silver scratch build. Alright, nice one. Yep, arms and legs. Let's go. And Mark, am I finishing the lid bots? Yeah, I'm still working on Crumbot and on Crumbot's body. So yeah, I'm still working on them. And Crumb's eyes. Probably beads. Either beads or I'll make them out of milliput. Yeah, I know. That'll do for Crumb's eyes. Or maybe a mixture of both. I'll probably fill those holes in the beads with milliput. But we'll see what happens. We'll get there. We'll get there. I've got a ton of beads now. But yeah, this is where we basically left off from Friday. I did a few more sketches. Just I tidied up the sketches from the last stream. And the bodies for these guys are just, I mean, finished to the point where they still need detail, but I'd need to get arms and legs on them first. And just a few sketches I was doing, just planning for the stream. Yeah, I know, these are the, let me see, these are the sort of arms and legs I built in the last build. This was from beads. This was just a prototype I made, it's just a test. I wanted to test how strong that join would be. This is just a couple of twisted aluminium wires, just the same gauge. I think it's 0.5 gauge, that one. So I twisted those together and just tried to break it. And it really, if that was steel wire or any sort of mixture of wire, that would break pretty quickly. But you can see that's pretty resilient, you know. So what I did for the previous build was I twisted 3 different gauges together. I used these 3. I think that's a 1 millimeter, or sorry, 10 mil, 5 mil, and that would be a 0.5 mil. Or let me see, is that right? Let me get the tape. Oh, 5 mil, not even close. Sorry, that would be a 2 mil, and that would be then a 1 mil. Yeah. And then that will be 0.5. Yep, that's about right. So I just twisted those 3 gauges together in my drill just to make sure it was extra strong. And yep, seemed to do a great job. You could see how much abuse that one took. So for the Crumbot and Crumb's body, I was thinking of going down a different line because I've got these ball joints that I've got on eBay. These are just Connects ball joints. So I was going to try and use those. And oh, sorry, my chat is froze up. Let me see, I'll catch up. Kujin. Rhino, hello Rhino. Nice one. Good to see you here. What about you? Mark, the problem with building stuff from trash is you become a hoarder. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I try to keep it all in some sort of order. Get some big shoe boxes and put some labels on them and at least sort of divide it up into shapes. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry if I missed anybody else there. The chat on my phone here freezes the odd time, so I restarted it there. I'm back in action. And let me see. Right, Ted. Nice one. Hello, Ted. And yeah, it was fine. Ted, spoiler, here we go. And this was like a bit of prototype that I made. I mixed up a wee bit of milliput. I just sort of filled it out there with some blue tack because it ran out of milliput. But you can see the idea there. That's going to give him full shoulder articulation and elbow, and then obviously his wrist. So that's the plan. The milliput, let me just get rid of this blue tack. The milliput has done a great job, you know, filling that out. So that's the plan tonight. I'll make a few more of these. Just get one section off there so you can see it. Just filled that out with a millie pot, tidied it up a wee bit. And you see, same with that one. Oh, nice one, Kujin. Thanks for putting that up. That's Matt's channel. I've got a couple more knives. And yeah, Mark, millie pot is that gold, alright. I can see the chat on my own phone here just because I'm looking at the screen. Aaron, nice one. How's it going? Let me see. Let me just get caught up here before we go any further. Oh, Kujin's keeping me right. Saying hello to everyone. Thank you, Kujin. Matt, what about some kind of glass? It'll give machine. Yeah, I think you maybe missed it in the last stream, but I've got a load of beads. Melanie, my girlfriend, very kindly sorted out a load of costume jewellery. So I've got a load of beads. Let me see if I can grab some. And that's just an example of some of the bigger ones. So plenty of beads now. And yeah, there was some lovely glass ones. If you're joining, please like the stream. Yep, thank you, Kujin, for sharing. That's the Kujin's my moderator, doing a great job there. Donovan's bonsai. Hello, Donovan. What about you? Nice to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. And Mark, what gave me an idea for the 3 different gauges? Just assuming that if one gauge, if the thicker gauge, say, was more prone to breaking under stress, that the 3 smaller gauges would back it up. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like a bit of a security. So if one does break, yeah, that was the idea anyway. Just because it was obviously a build that I knew was going to be used, so we used the 3 gauges of wire. But where did I put my tester? You could see in my tester I just used the small gauge wire, and I mean I abused it. It's something shocking, and it still didn't break. So I think you're good. Do you know what I mean? It is armature aluminium wire, so you should be good. Let's see, Mark McDonald's bonsai. Tom, nice one, Tom. What about you, man? Good to see you here. And yeah, the ball joints. Yeah, the ball joints are very handy. You know, I'll show you what I did with that just to cut it down, because obviously you can see the difference there. I had to cut it down just to make it a bit smaller, and then join them together. So I'll show you what I was doing there in a sketch here when I get caught up on the chat. Crafty Rick, nice one, Crafty Rick. Yeah, Crumb. This was Mark's idea, just because I was doing builds over Halloween. So yeah, I'd converted Crumb to a bot. And yeah, nice one, Kujin. Make sure you check out Crafty Rick's channel. Awesome stuff, just top quality stuff, really top quality. So let me see, I'll clear this away and I'll get a wee sketch going of just what I'm up to tonight. Keep these to one side. Just get some paper. And my favourite pen. I was saying recently, this pen's, it's going on 20 years old, I would say. I think I bought this when I was about 16 or 17. So yeah, this pen has served me well. Rotring, that was my first rotring pen I ever bought. So yeah, I use that pretty much every day. So I've got my ball joints, and I'll just draw it out just to show you what I did with it. Sorry again, this is tough just drawing onto the camera. Alrighty, let's see, where's my felt tip? Just so you can see that a bit better. Alrighty, so I've got my ball joint. Let's just blew it up a wee bit there just so it's a bit easier to see. And my plan is I'm going to cut it off here and here. And then that means I can stick some together end to end. And that'll give me a bit of a longer, you can see here in the forearm, that's actually two of these ends stuck together. So I'll just show you what I mean. Nice one, Q-Gen. Brilliant. Earning your wages there again. Hi, Mark. That's flip. Pen and ink. That's just a felt tip. Hobby World felt tip. I think I paid about £1 for 10 of them. Or 10 of them. I think it was more than 10. Yeah. That's what I'm working with at the minute. Yeah, £2.50. There you go. So yeah. So let's see. And excuse my squeaky chair. So if I take those and stick them together, something like this. Pen again. You can see that's the join line there. Something like that. And that means this could be say a shoulder joint, or I could make it a bit longer and say stick another one on the end there, and that could be a hand, say, on this end. But yeah, let me see. I'll let me sketch out a full arm just so it makes more sense. Let's see. Yeah, Real Monsters, very good show. Mark sent me a picture on WhatsApp and I instantly knew what he was talking about. Just brilliant, brilliant show. So let's see, from a full arm point of view, obviously it needs a forearm and a other piece of the arm and then a shoulder joint and a wrist. So that'll be three ball joints all together. There'll be one on the wrist, one on the elbow, and then one on the shoulder. So let's see, that would connect something like that to the elbow there, and that will be the forearm, and then the hand. Say we'll call it, this could be a hand or a foot. It wouldn't really matter. It could be a leg or an arm. And let's see. Let's just get the felt tip. Okay, something like that. I would say this was the body up at this end, attaching to the body. And then down here would be the hand. And Mark, let me see. Ted, sorry, if you put one ball and clip stuck together, you may find it got some more movement, or if you put the clips facing different axes. Yeah, I did find that. Ted, like for example, in that orientation, you don't get as much movement if you twist them on each other. You know what I mean? So yeah, totally different. If I stagger the joints, kind of thing. Like there's, say, we'll have another shoulder joint there. Yeah. But totally, it does depend on the orientation. So if I try to make them symmetrical, you know, each side symmetrical. It shouldn't matter what orientation they need to be put in, you know. So yeah, we'll I have thought about that. Yeah. Let's see, Calvin. Do the ball joints hold in position? Yeah, the ball joints are really strong. We'll see how much weight the take once I get the body on. But that's where Plan B will come in. If it turns out that when I make Crumb's arms, you know, obviously Crumb's arms won't be supporting much weight. I can test those to see if it can support the body. And for this guy, if these legs don't support the body, I can just go to Plan B and making the aluminium armature wire legs, and they'll be more than strong enough. But I'm pretty confident that these ball joints will support this body. I'm fairly confident that they're quite stiff. But we shall see. We'll see. Rick's back. Nice one, Rick. And Mark, yeah, I'll send you a few pics here on WhatsApp. I'll maybe take a few pics when I'm finished tonight and send them on WhatsApp. And yeah, Rick, yeah, there's always loads of crafty people in here. Definitely loads of creators. Really good channels worth checking out. Kujin keeps me right there on checking everyone out. And yeah, Mark, very flexible. Yep, very flexible. And Donovan's Bonsai, go for it. If you're thinking about starting on YouTube, just go for it. If like I've said before, I'm just working off one mobile phone, and I'm using my girlfriend's mobile phone here to keep me right on the chat. So it's no problem. Just go for it, you know. But sorry, I got to get back to this. Anyway, the plan is, so that'll be the way I would stick them all together, and then as you see, I come back with my milliput and just thicken all those up with milliput, and just gives it a bit more bulk, you know. And the hand would be the same thing, just kind of bulk it up with milliput, and the usual probably just some wire fingers, you know. So this is all milliput. And see where it joins to the body here, just make a nice sort of milliput flat base to stick it to the body. So yeah, that's the plan with this. So I'll maybe get my milliput out and get started on that. As far as feet goes, let's see. What I've done is I've took my new bag of Lego that I got, and just mocked up some feet. And they'll obviously connect to the legs, something like that. And then what I'll do is I'll stick a nice washer to the bottom here, and that'll give it a good magnetic, so that if Mark wants to use a magnetic base, they'll stick to it. But you can see one there, I've took the edges down on this one. Again, just a Lego brick with the knobbly bits taken off. Yeah, I know. So yeah, that's one that I haven't done yet. Still need to knock the edges back on that one with my Stanley knife. But yep, that's the feet. And then the hands are fairly simple hands, just a pad made out of milliput, and I'll make some fingers from wire. So, and yeah, I'm sorry if I missed anybody in the chat there. I'm sure Kujin has kept me right. But hello everyone, and thanks for jumping in. This is my, third stream now? You know, I'm just working on Crumbot and Crumbot's buddy here. I'm just about to make him some arms and legs using my ball joints and some milliput. And yeah, so I'll mix up some milliput here. I don't know if everyone's used milliput, but it's great stuff. It's a 2-part epoxy putty. It comes in 2 parts. Oh, let me see. Oh, there's definitely some in here. Cool. Oh, Tinu. Nice one, Tinu. Good to see you here. Just working on some bots here. But yeah, milliput, great stuff. Mix it up in 2 parts and just make sure it's well mixed, and then it dries rock hard. And like I always look at this in the box, it says it will set underwater. I think that's crazy, you know, that anything of that nature will set underwater. But yeah. Thank you, Silver Scratch Build. Yeah, Tinu, it's fairly easy to pick up. It's so for one of these, which obviously would be full, it's a £5. So I think that's quite cheap. You know, and it does go quite a long way. You can get it in all sorts of different colours. It's just standard stuff. But yeah, really good stuff. So I'll just move all this out of the way. But first thing we need to do is snip and glue some of my ball joints and get them stuck together. And that gives me a chance to use my new snips from Bitsmonster. Yeah, I know they're not sponsors or anything, and obviously they're not paying me to say this. But yeah, it's a local, when I say local, Belfast, which is only down the road from me. But it's a local parts, and yeah, as you can see, transfers, and let's see, 40k bits, sensible pricing. Yeah, so real chuff. They were like £1, and it's just because on this build I want to add some numbers and maybe some of these cool decals, and then I needed some snips, and these were like £3.50. Yeah, I know. So yeah, and they're local, so I wanted to support my local business. Yeah, I know. And you get a cool sticker. So yeah, Bitsmonster, if they're in the UK, I think they do post worldwide, but and you're into 40k or need to get some cheap snips, you should check them out. Definitely worth checking out. I found them on Instagram. Yeah, I know. So yeah, Bitsmonster. Anyway, get these snipped up. Just like I was saying, just snip these off here, these kind of tabs, and then it means you can stick them together, and then I'll use my milliput to fill them out. But I just need to be careful in what sort of orientation I stick them together. I want like a thicker forearm, and then from the wrist to the hand, I want it sort of to be tapered. So yeah, I'll get some of these snipped here first. Oh, sorry, missed the chat again. Ah, yes, new tools. My first set of plastic snips. I've never acquired a set of these before. And there, good job. So, and these are flying off in random directions, but I'll, oh, you see, I'll gather them up later and use them for something, because sort of nice wee piece of moulded plastic there. Yeah, I know. So everybody good? Everybody have a good weekend? Or up to any cool projects? So yeah, like this kind of thing. And then the next one will probably stick in that kind of orientation. Oh my. Cool. So that would be one, which would be shoulder, elbow, and wrist. Or no, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Yeah. So that's the kind of orientation there for one. So I'll get those sanded down and get them glued together. But I'll just cut 3 more. And this is the pack that they come in. Oh, what have I missed? Sorry. Do the clips do okay on more brittle plastic? Some plastic or trade clip tend to shatter. Yeah, I'm sure if the plastic was brittle, it probably would shatter, but these aren't too bad. No. And Mark's still taking down his Halloween decorations. Granny, nice one. Just seeing you now. And is anyone else stream skipping, or is it just mine? Hope not, I hope not. Kaysen, no, I just invited you on my podcast and you ignored me? Really? When was that invite and where? Oh man. Oh, I'm sorry I missed it. Come on. I didn't see that. It would have been there. Worked it off just an hour ago, now making flock and more. Oh, nice one. Nice one, Silver Scratch build. And are you just winding me up, Teeny? Is that just a wind up? Oh no. Or are you serious? Let's see. Teeny, I'd love to come on. Flip me. I don't know if you'd be interested in what I have to say, but yeah, I'd love to. That would be an honor. That's unreal. But I mean, you know my scenario. You know, I'm just working from a phone. I don't have a computer or anything. But if that isn't a problem, I'm there without a doubt. That would be an absolute honor. What? That's crazy. Teeny, unreal. Obviously, we'll talk more after the stream. But flip me. Let's see, one more. That's crazy. You've put me off here. You've put me off. And yeah, Mark, yeah. No, my phone doesn't make toast. I wish it did. But pretty much does everything but make toast. Let's see. There we go. So that'll be 2. Yep, that's good to go. I know, Teeny, I know I'm very focused. I'm still finding it hard to concentrate on 2 things at once. Because my own phone's on the tripod above me here, I'm keeping my girlfriend's phone to one side to try and keep an eye on the chat. But yeah, I'm trying to jump between the 2 and not leave everybody out. Yeah, I know. But I'll get there. Certainly getting better every time I do it. So let's see, get a wee bit of sandpaper here. Get these sanded down. And yeah, those were really good for $3.50. I mean, it was cheap compared to everywhere else that I've seen them. They were generally in around sort of 4 or 5 quid. So yeah, great job. And you can see they cut that completely flush, as you can see. Mason, nice one, Mason. Happy days. What about you? Good to see you here. Yeah, Teeny, you just need to jump in. Just need to go for it. Yeah, I know. From my point of view, what pushed me to do the stream a bit more was the fact that I didn't have to edit a video, and that just I just thought, yeah, why not? Give it a go. And I'm sitting here most nights doing this anyway, so why not have the phone streaming while I'm doing it? And oh, I think my music is maybe stopped. Oh no, all good. I hope that's loud enough. Can you let me know if that music's not loud enough, or if it's too loud? No, Mark, I don't think Teeny's podcast is live. No, it definitely gives that impression, yeah, but no, I don't think it is. Just need to make sure I get these nice and flat. Yeah, Teeny, the thing about the stream is you just need reliable internet, and it turns out my internet's reliable. I didn't think it was, but yeah, that's the only thing that would hold you back. But yeah, I was definitely surprised at these ball joints. Definitely a good find. Rick, great channel here. I subscribe to you guys. I was running out of content to watch while crafting. We have plenty to go on there now to get caught up on. Tina, I think both you and Bill making stuff. Yeah, Tina, go for it. Definitely worth a try. And Bill was actually in my first stream. I was really shocked. I was doing like a test stream and he was one of the first people in. So that was pretty cool. He's ordered your bots early. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Next batch of bots are going straight on eBay. You know. Although I've got my spider bots here sitting beside me, they're ready to give away. I was hoping somebody was going to come up with a cool idea to give them away. And nice one, Donovan. See if I usually leave my email address in the description. If you want to send me some pics, I'll show them off in a video. Sharing stuff's one of the things I do on the channel. So if you want to send me some emails, go for it. Bills everywhere. No, definitely kids. Anyway, I've seen them. There's definitely kids. No, I would say he as you can see, works really hard. Tina, you know yourself how much goes into a video. And Matt, I found Andy through Keeson. Yeah. Tina did me a big solid when I first started and gave me a shout out. It's just done wonders from a channel. And at that point, even now, I just find it hard to believe. I really didn't think anything was going to come of this. I'd say when I started making videos, I was crafting in my living room. Actually, Melanie, my girlfriend, allowed me to sort of convert this front bedroom that I'm in now into a craft room to keep doing it. So I wouldn't have believed. Spider-Moth, nice one, Spider-Moth. Yeah, that's the thing about it, Tina. It's the social media side. I'm terrible at it too. I'm really not a social media person. I'm trying to get into it more, but it is tough. It is tough. I generally wasn't a very social person to begin with. But certainly coming out of myself more than ever now. But it is hard to get into the social side. But definitely. Bricker Brack, nice one. What about you? Happy days. And thanks, Tina. Appreciate it. Thank you. Nice one, Kujin. Tina Kujin's my first moderator there. Rules one iron fist. Really appreciate it. Keeping everybody right in the chat. And yeah, certainly make sure if you're a small channel and you're watching, make sure you give yourself a shout out there. But yeah, I was just talking to Mel there this afternoon but you do worry about the awkward silences between talking, but it has got easier from the first stream. Lucy, nice one. What about you, Lucy? Good to see you here. And thank you. And if anybody's just jumped in there and wants me to fill them in, just let me know. I can give a quick recap, no problem. Spider-Man. I was too busy watching crafting streams to record it your own stuff. That's it. That's it. Sure. Alrighty, so I think that's sanded anyway. I'll just take my Stanley knife now. Bric-a-brac. These are Connects, Lego Connects ball joints. That's what one looks like there before you cut it down. Just ordered them in wee baggies on eBay. They weren't too expensive. It was £1 or £2 for a few baggies. But yeah, really good, really nice, stiff, sort of strong, resilient ball joints. And I'm just bulking them out a wee bit with Milliput, and then use them on my bots, on my builds. So that's the plan. But I'm just getting them cut down. I just cut the wee tabs off them here, and I'm just sanding them down nice and flat, and I'll get them all stuck together. Gert, Gert Scourgy, yeah, his video was pretty cool too. Gert, that's Berserker Works, is that right? Is that what you call his channel? Yep, that's it. Kijin, like Kijin just said, anybody got a channel there, Kijin can post a wee link, and you can get yourself a shout out. Oh Matt, just when I see you there again, and I don't know if you've seen it last time. I was showing off my knife, but I was doing a wee bit of cleaning up there today, and I found, let's see, this is just a normal pocket knife, but I found this guy, the smallest pen knife in the world. How about that? Dark Matter, that's a teeny nice one. Thank you, Dark Matter Workshop. That's another awesome channel, worth checking out. Yeah, smallest pen knife in the world, man. I thought you'd enjoy that. Yeah, I know. But there's no. That was one of my first knife carvings from wood. Yeah, I know. It's sharp enough to open letters. Yeah, I know. Bric-a-brac, you know, I remember Connects having more of a mushroom cap. Yeah. I don't know, I'm not familiar with it at all, obviously apart from these. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I know what you mean. There could be some different styles, and I was trying to get slightly bigger ones, but this was the only size I could get. So I'll just bulk these out myself. You know, just make sure I'm not making them too heavy. You know. But and yeah, Matt, carving a knife, that was from a green piece of wood, so it's really, really easy to carve. I'd definitely recommend it. Really easy wee carving project. Just literally go and cut a stick or a branch from a tree and get going. No, I'm only joking. You'll find one lying around. Just just pick one up when you're out and about. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I thought you'd enjoy those. The smallest knife in the world. That was the one I was showing in the last stream. I don't know if you've seen it. Yeah, I know. That was my granda's, and before that was my great uncle's. But yeah, really nice German knife. Ooh. But yeah, anyway, that was just sorry, we side note there. So just using the Stanley knife here just to rough these up and give the glue a bit more of a key. Matt, I love your carving projects in your earlier videos. Yeah, Matt, I would recommend a bit of carving. It's very nice. I started with carving soup, and then watching channels like Gene Mesner. Gene, really cool carving channel, and then Doug Linkner was another one. But yeah, start with soup. Really easy to carve, and it makes a real nice wee present. To be honest, if you carve like a wee character or a rose or something. So yep, soup carving will be the way to go, and just started with a Stanley knife. I don't know. I call that a knife. That's a knife. Yeah, I know there's some kick off the action on that. Some kick. That's an old knife, like I was saying. That was, as far as I know, my great uncle passed away. It was my granda that inherited it, kind of thing. And then when my granda passed away, I got it. You know, so yeah, it's definitely one of my prized possessions. Qjin, yeah, Qjin, of course, go for it. Post whatever channels you want. Yeah, I would appreciate that actually. Dark Matter, and then I was talking about the carving channels there as well. There's Doug Linkner and Gene Mesner, and obviously these guys don't need any support from me, but they're worth checking out because that's where I started on carving. And initially I started uploading videos just to try and pay back some of the knowledge that I'd learned from those guys. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, I'll keep you in, no problem. Thank you. Hi, there's Teeny. What about Keys and Craftastrophe and the Podcraft? You get that as well. The other channel, CraftPod 13. That's another one needs a link there. Brick, yeah, quite a bit bigger than Connects bits. If you're building larger models, Bionicle bits. Oh, okay, Bionicle. CraftPod 13, Tinu, thank you. With the ratchet joints, okay. That's the thing, Brick. I was reluctant to build these just because, obviously, or to buy these, just because it was a commission build and I wanted to be nice, smooth movement for animation. You know, so in the future I would be reluctant to buy stuff. If I can pick them up in a charity shop, I'll keep my eye out, or like an eBay bundle. You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Aye, unlucky for some, yeah. But yeah, still roughing these up just before I stick them. And what I'll do is I'll dip one end into some baking powder. We need a baking powder sticker. and then put glue on the other end. And that'll just give it a real instant good bond. You know, make sure it's a really, really strong bond. Oh, nice one, Bill. We were just talking about you there. Happy days. What about you, man? We can talk about animation on the podcast. Ooh, okay. Oh, nice one. I dabbled a wee bit in the start-stop animation, but I'll maybe try some of these guys, certainly. Alrighty, let's get these stuck together. Oh, Bill's in the house. Hide your beads. Hide your... Oh, don't worry, Bill. It was all good. Oh, was it? Let's see. Glue and my baking powder. Yeah, so dip one side in the baking powder first, and just get into those grooves that I cut. And then get some glue on the other side. Can't believe it. Tinu and Bill making stuff. Unreal. Thanks for stopping by, guys. That's brilliant. Yeah, I'm sure everybody here already knows Bill's channel, I would think. Bill, I haven't started using any beads yet, but on Friday there I was just showing everyone, Melanie, my girlfriend, went and bought a load of costume jewellery and broke it all down into a whole variety of beads. I'll maybe show you the tray later on, but I've so much beads now to sort through, and I was just saying, if anybody needs any beads, I'm your man. But yeah, just thought when it came to buying the beads, the variety isn't great. you know, a bag of beads will have a very limited variety in it, and I just wanted loads of different ones just to try, you know. I'm sure you've plenty, alright, man. I'm sure. Oh yeah, make sure you check out Keegan's channel there. Nice one. Oh, it's wee bits like this you always stick your fingers to. So something like that. Let's see. That would connect. Yeah, that's about right. A couple more of those. Oh, nice one, Keegan. Look at that. Moderator earning the wages there. Oh, yeah, stuck. Oh, let's try that one again. Yeah, super duper glue. Super duper. It's very thick, just. It's very thick. Miter bond. It's funny when you're working with the baking powder, it does give you a wee bit of leeway when your fingers stick to stuff. It's not quite as bad. It doesn't. Your skin doesn't come off with it. Yeah, Mark, that's good stuff. All right, that's thanks to my patrons, I can buy some good glue. I'm not need to worry about pound shop stuff anymore. And then I just make my own applicator. That's just the inside of the spray bottles. Just heat it up over a candle and just stretch it out, and just make my own applicators. So yeah, that the only drawback with it is it's a bit thick. So I do keep some cheaper pound shop glue. That's just nice and runny, just to run between joins and stuff. Yeah, the pound hand glue was I started using the and still do use the cheaper stuff, but once I discovered this here stuff, this miter bond, I just get it in Screwfix, and it comes with a tin of activator, you know. So yeah, it's like a fiver for both of those, for maybe £6 for both of those, and it is a really good CA glue. I know it's mainly for woodworking. I think they use it for doing miter joins on kitchen cabinets and stuff. But it's still CA glue, and it does the trick really good, man. And it's worth it for a fiver. You get an awful lot. Mason, the benefits of using baking powder, it just it sets the glue up straight away and just makes a stronger bond. you know, it gives it sort of like an aggregate to grip to. And there is a sort of chemical reaction that goes on, and I can't really explain it. But yeah, it does cause some sort of chemical reaction. Oh, messed that one up. Oh, yeah, really messed that one up. Let's see. That's better. Martin, does the glue dry and gum up the homemade applicator? Yes, yes, Martin, it does. What I'll do is from last night, I just snip a wee bit off the end of it and just keep snipping. That's why I make them so long. Don't have to keep making them. But yeah, just keep snipping it off, and then when I get right down to the bottom, either make a new one or hope that the glue's finished. So there we go. There's 2 arms or legs. I think maybe 4 for Chrome's legs. I'll maybe just use 1 ball joint, just give them a wee bit of movement. You know. Let's see. Yeah, probably would just use 1. I could just shuffle along, keep all the movement in his arms. You know. Yeah. Mark, or sorry, Ted, what do you make the glue dropper out of? Yeah, I'll show you here. I've got one here. Just one of these boys, just from inside a spray bottle, and I just heat it up over a candle, heat it up real carefully, and just stretch it out. And yeah, that's how to do that. And Mark, what happens when you mix the baking powder and the glue into a paste? Ooh, I don't think it would mix into a paste, Mark. I think it would just go rock solid pretty instantly. You know. And Bill, yeah, it is. That's Crumb. Mark Kevin, he's in the chapter. This is his build. This is his commission. So his idea was that he wanted something along the themes of Crumb. So I made a Crumb bot, and then just a buddy to go with him. That's similar design. You know. So yeah, that's Real Monsters, Crumb. And bric-a-brac, yeah, it probably would set before. You can mess around with it a wee bit. You know, I probably could use it a wee bit like filler, but you'd need to be very quick. So you would if you were using it that way. Thanks, Gideon. Yeah. They're getting better. I wouldn't call myself a great sketcher, but certainly I feel my drawings are getting a wee bit better. And yeah, that's why I test those before. And I was just testing those to see if they had one. And that one wasn't great, so we'll give it another wee scrape here. Obviously, when I cover it all in milliput, it'll make it all nice and strong. But I want it to be a strong joint to begin with. And Donovan, yeah, those hairs are going to be wires. Yep, I can't remember who that was that had that idea. And Tina, yes, you could build it up in layers. Yeah, and it is that's why I sort of keep the thicker glue and then some cheap thin glue. Because then you can kind of sprinkle the baking powder into cracks and then sort of drip the thinner glue in after it. And yeah, you can certainly use it that way. And Bill, yeah, that's it. It's the thing about making them. You have to stay on top of it, don't you? Like, you know. But I would say that they're slightly better than the ones you would buy, I would think. Just a wee bit longer. Like you wouldn't really want to be using that glue without an applicator. This is one that I was using without an applicator, and it gunks up so quickly. It gets very lucky enough there's like a needle in there that keeps that hole clear. But yeah, once you start using it without an applicator, it's not great. It's not the most accurate. Silver scratch build. I'm out. Paints the mix. No worries. See you in the next one. Thanks very much for stopping by. Silver scratch build. See you in the next one. Alright. Okay. Just make sure that I've got a nice coating. Sorry what I missed. Tell me more about how you made the tubes for the CA glue. Oh sorry, the tubes for the CA glue. Where did I put it? There we go. I took a tube from inside a spray bottle, one of these boys, and just heated it up over a candle, and you can tell when it's ready to go because it kind of goes clear. So yep, just rolled it over a candle, heated it up, and then when it was just at the right temperature, just goes clear, you just pull it out and stretch it, and you end up with something like that. It was, I think at the first place I seen it was Cut Transform Glue was doing it with the plastic earbuds, and I just remember a lot of people saying that the plastic earbuds are very, very hard to come by, whereas this stuff's very easy to come by. So yeah, that is. I'm sorry if I missed anything else there. If I'm missing chat, you can let me know if I missed anything. Yeah. And the good thing about these is they're black, so it wouldn't not matter if they're still showing. I don't need to worry about painting them. Alrighty, so that's my two arms glued together. Just need to coat them in some milliput. Yeah, Ted, would you make one stream? Would you make one on a stream with how to show us making one? Yeah, of course I would. No problem. If I had a candle, I could maybe do it right now. I have the blowtorch here, but that might be a bit aggressive. Let me see. And Tina, yeah, Bill's Monster Bash was very impressive, unreal. In fact, all the Monster Bash builds are well worth checking out. Really cool. Let's see. I'll see if I have any candles about here. And yeah, give me 2 seconds. Yep, you had some somewhere. Hi, Rummage, I know, sorry. Now, the only, Bill can hopefully back me up on this, I have found that some of these work and some don't. It just seems to be randomly that some will heat up and stretch very well and others won't. So yeah, that's the only catch. So who knows? Hopefully one of these will work. Just move that over so I don't burn the lens on the camera. Alrighty, let's see. So I don't know if you can see that there, that is just starting to go clear. And then I'll just take it off the flame and just give it a stretch. And yeah, you can see that one was maybe a bit quick. I think that has split. But yeah, but that's the idea. It's as simple as that. And then what I'll do is, just because those applicator tips are so big, I've got some rubber tubing. Let me see. Well, you can see on an old one there, that's just some rubber tubing, and I just use that like an adapter. I'll just stick one inside the other, and that just makes sure it fits. So yeah, that's how I do that. Get this candle away. Oh. And yeah, if obviously I've got the window open here, and the door's open as well. But yeah, you wouldn't want to do that in a small area. You would gas yourself. There you go, Donovan. Yeah, only don't be inhaling it. And yeah, Ted, that was the same thing for the sprues. You can do the same thing with a sprue. It gives you a nice antenna. Yep, same thing. Alrighty, so let me see. We'll get some milliput mixed up. Just get cleaned up here. Get a bit of, this is baking paper, yeah. Yeah, I know, baking paper. Or parchment paper. Let's see, I think I have some tape around here somewhere. I was waiting on that, yeah. Baking powder. Bacon. Alright, just to make sure that doesn't slide around. Bill, if you're still around. I mean, running time. From my point of view, Tinu, I don't really set a time on it. I just start and just go whenever, or just stop whenever I run out of steam. I don't really plan how long it's going to be. I plan what I'm going to be doing, yeah. But no, I don't plan how long it's going to be. I don't know if it'll cut me off after a while either. That could be a thing. And yeah, again, if you've never used milliput, just two-part epoxy. I'll just cut 2 equal parts and mix them together. Not mix together too much. Just in case I've mixed too much, you can always mix up more. That's just about it. And see, you're talking about 3D pens in the chapter. No, I've never tried one. I have never tried one. It's I did try it with a hot glue. I know it's slightly different to the hot glue gun, but I wouldn't fancy it. It seems tough enough. And then I'll just flatten both of these out. And they don't cut you off. Oh, nice one. There's no limit to the stream. That's good to know. Although I couldn't see me going, like, so Bill said there 2 hours. I couldn't see me going any longer than 2 hours. Yeah, I know. And then Tinu's asking there to finish a project or just go until you're tired. Yeah, just go until I'm tired. Yeah, that's it. I never really put any pressure on myself at all to get it finished. No worries, Donovan. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Donovan. I'll hopefully catch you in the next one. Bric-a-brac. Thing is, they're not for adhering, though. You can use them for that in some reason, but you cannot redraw. Yeah, I have seen that alright. I checked out that channel. There was a channel you recommended. I can't remember the name of it now, but there was a 3D pen channel you recommended. I checked it out. That was really impressive stuff. Do you need to wet your fingers to use Milliput? Yeah, see, for smoothing it, you would need to. Sanago, that's it, Bric-a-brac, Sanago. Awesome channel. And Ted, yeah, I will be wetting my fingers. Went to smooth it out just to get my fingerprints off it all, yeah. Alrighty, that should be about right. And yeah, I've a wee, got a wee tub of water ready here just for smoothing. And I'll take a wee sip of water here myself. And for moulding these, I could probably separate it. Do I want to separate it? Yeah. Oh, hi, Granny autocorrect. Yeah, don't worry, I get caught out autocorrect all the time. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry. Bill, I'm never sure if live streams lose me subs. Seriously, Bill? Lose your subs? That's flip me. I don't gain any from it. That's odd. That's odd. I do notice though, YouTube does present the live streams and they don't go into your video archives. You have to put them in a playlist. I did notice that. But that'll hopefully change. They'll maybe get better at it. Ah, Qjin, I know. I'm sure you are, Qjin. Alrighty, just trying to sort this out into quantities. And you don't have to be too quick with a Milliput. It doesn't go off too fast. Yeah, no, it does give you a wee bit of work time. I had my streams in a playlist to unclutter your homepage. Yeah, I don't see them coming up on my homepage. I don't know, maybe I've got that wrong. But I wouldn't mind mine sitting on the homepage. But either way. Oh yeah, just in case anybody's just tuned in, that's what I'm aiming for. Just get rid of that. Yeah, your channel, Bill, is very, very neat and well laid out. Mine's a bit of a mess. Got a few tools here. I'll just square off these edges a wee bit. If they're not perfect, I can fix it with sandpaper later, but the more I do now, the less I'll have to do when it's dry. I want to make sure not to get any into those sockets or on any of the ball joints. Okay, that's not bad. And what I'll do is I'll cut out sort of wee squares of plastic card and maybe put some rivets on them, just on these panels, just to bulk them out a wee bit more. Bill, I used to sculpt with Sculpey all the time, all sorts of things, but this would be sort of the first time I've sculpted any kind of shape with it. Yeah, I've no, I've never sculpted with Milliput, but Sculpey, yeah, sculpted with Sculpey all the time. Love the stuff. I've got a few on the shelf here. Let's see. Those are Sculpey sculptures, carvings. I don't know, but yeah, it was just Penford was why I stopped. I just didn't want to pay for it anymore. I don't know. And then I came across your channel, Bill, and I was like, here, I don't need to buy Sculpey anymore. There's a whole load of stuff in the bin that I could be using. Excuse me. Hi, Kevin, big eyes. Hi, that's Ted. That's Ted the troll. So that's about right. I'll just just get that out of the ball joint, and then I'll take some water and just smooth this off a wee bit. Yeah, thanks, Eugene. Yeah, and before Sculpey it was wood carving. Used to love wood carving as well. A different. uh, that's it, Mark. So expensive, like Lego. Unless you're buying cheap Lego, of course. Alright, that's one down. And bring it back. Do you still carve? No, I don't. I don't really carve anymore. No, I don't. I sold most of my carving tools just because I needed the extra cash. I had a really big set of flex cut tools that I sold. But no, I was tempted to do a wee bit of soap carving coming up to Christmas. And the tikis, no, I don't. I don't still have the tikis. I either give them all away as presents. That's where they all go. The tikis, you know, and then a lot of carvings were sold. I was at a dog walking group, and a few of the people there found out that I did the carvings, and they bought a load off me. They really liked them. Yeah, all your Legos cut with cheap stuff. Yeah, well, I just have the cheap stuff. Just the cheap stuff. I just picked a box of it up there the other day. Just making sure I don't get any of this on the ball joint. And Tom, yes, always been creative, yeah. Always been up to something. Sculpting, carving, yeah. or just drawing. I used to be into drawing when I was younger, and then I fell out of the way of doing it, and sort of thing. Once you stop doing it, it was very hard to get back into again. But I wish I'd have kept it up. But yeah, always into something. But you know yourself, any hobby, budget always comes into it. But when you're scratch building, you really don't need to worry about a budget. So yeah, it's a gift. Yeah. Again, just making sure I don't get any of that millie put into that cup joint. Bill, nice one. Good night, mate. Thanks very much for stopping by, man. Think about Teeny. uh, oh, we got her. Bric-a-brac. No, go on ahead, Bric-a-brac. You lob in an Instagram link there. Go on ahead, of course. Right, I'll do for that one. And it still doesn't feel like it's stiffening up any. Still feels nice and soft. And this would be the palm of the hand. That's my intention anyway. It doesn't have to be perfect. I can add more to it if I need to. Teeny, have I found that certain days or times get more people tuning in? At the minute, Teeny, I can't really say. I've been sort of streaming around the same time, and it has been sort of 15 to 20 people. Yeah, I know. So I can't really. I don't really have the experience that Bill probably would have more of an insight than me about that. And Aaron, have you chosen a robot to build yet from the March of Robots? No, but they're all really cool. They're all really cool. Obviously I want to get this build finished first, and then we'll get onto that. But I know that they're all excellent. I could end up doing all of them. Who knows? Yeah, no, I'm not going to tie myself down. But I love Johnny. I don't know if you've seen it, Aaron. Johnny Simpleton's reaction to the post was F the rules kind of thing. I'm going to build what I like. It was brilliant. Brilliant. Kujin, almost 3 o'clock my time. Got to work on a wee bit. No worries, Kujin. No problem. Thank you. I appreciate you doing mod. No worries, Tinu. And yeah, Tom, that March of Robots is on Instagram. It is, yeah. Yeah. Johnny Simpleton. That's another one. if there's anyone on Instagram, Johnny Simpleton's worth checking out on there. He does some pretty cool scratch built dioramas and stuff. Okay, and this would be the part that's connecting to the body. Slow chat, I didn't even know that was a thing, Qjin. Didn't even know slow chat was a thing. So I didn't. I'm assuming it slows the chat down to so it doesn't scroll just quite as fast. That see, Qjin, that's why I've got you. Yeah, I know you're there to keep me right. Oh, right, it puts a cooldown on posting. Alright, okay. I'm sure if Tinu starts live streaming, there'll be a load of people queuing up to moderate his live stream. I don't think you need to worry. So there we go, that's that one done. That's my dry one. Wee bit of milli put left. I'll maybe make another hand maybe. No psycho posting. Hi. Not at all, Tinu. Not at all. Have you seen, flip me, seen other people's chat? The thing is just going at 100 miles an hour. Nice one, everybody showing Qjin some love there. But honestly, Qjin, if you need to get to work there, go on ahead and get sorted. Don't be hanging around on my account. And Teeny, there is ways of making the stream more interesting. I was looking into it. There's a program called OBS Studio, and if you stream from it, it means maybe up here you could have a picture or something, or scrolling chat, or maybe a sort of name scrolling along the bottom. If you're running off a computer, it might be worth looking into. OBS, or there's another one, StreamYard. I'm not sure whether it's free or not. But yeah, it means you could stream to multiple platforms if you wanted to. You could stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and yeah, it gives you just a bit more options when you're streaming as far as what's on the screen instead of just stuck here. Streamlabs, yes, that's another one. Ken, how's it going, Ken? What about you? Nice one. And yeah, Tina, yeah, obviously YouTube's full of videos on OBS and StreamYard and all the rest of it. But most of them are sort of around using a computer. You know, you can do it from a phone, but generally it's using a computer. Qjin, thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next one. Don't be working too hard. And your check is in the post. Yeah, Mark, I think you do need 1,000 subs to stream. You could be right. Yeah, no, I'm not too sure about that now. I'm not too sure. Kujin, later, you're very welcome. BP Customs, nice one. Good to see you here, man. What about you? You do want to stream when you see my face. Yeah, Tinu, I wouldn't have minded that either. Another screen where you could see my face. Obviously, you'd need another camera, but that's easy to do. Tinu, having a face cam set up facing you, and then your craft cam or whatever, that wouldn't be a problem. And I'm certainly not the guy to be speaking to you about how to do it, because I have no idea. Yeah, no, I was very surprised my phone was even capable of streaming. Oh, you might be out of luck, Tina. I think Kujin's gone. Anybody else fancy posting a link there to BP Custom Creations channel for me? Yeah, that's true, Tina. That's true. Alrighty, just mixed up a wee bit more milliput there. And yes, Granny, yeah, like Craftsman Show. It sure is. Ken, come on, Ken, it's not that bad, mate. Make a link. Bric-a-brac, I know, I'm the same myself. You see, Kujin's gone now, I'm useless. I don't know how to post a link. Although, if we can't get it sorted, I'll definitely put a link for BP Custom Creations in the description there when I'm finished. Yeah, I know. To be honest, I think Kujin is working off a computer anyway. Only mods can post it as links. Oh, right, okay. Only moderators can post links. Oh, right. And bric-a-brac there, no, I don't think anything came up. I don't think And yeah, Mark, most certainly, this bot will be able to do a kung fu kick. It sure will. It'll be able to raise its hip a lot higher than the last one. Oh, just unreal. You're talking about Maple Leaf Customs Mad Max truck. Unbelievable. That will be another good channel to post. Will be check it out if you can there. Maple Leaf Customs. And yeah, bric-a-brac. Do you want me to set you as a moderator? I don't mind if it helps any. Oh, right, okay, that was who you made the post for. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I must admit, he's got a very soothing voice as well, Andrew at Maple Leaf Customs. Martin's asking, do you ever use any other types of milliput? Yeah, I've used the black stuff. I think I've got some black stuff here. Yeah, it's kicking about here somewhere. But yeah, I don't find much of a difference between colours or types. The only stuff I haven't tried is the ultra fine. I just haven't tried it. You know, so I'm assuming it's just a wee bit finer than the original. Bric-a-brac. Here, well, you won't know till you try. I can certainly do it here right now, as far as I know I can anyway. And you can figure it out as you go. Don't worry about it. I think it just means you're allowed to post more things than other people. I don't think you'll have many options. Let's see. Add moderator. There we go. There you go, Bric-a-brac. You're now a moderator. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, another one down. Oh no, it's all going wrong already, Bric-a-brac. Yeah, Aaron, don't worry about the spell checker. People know what you're talking about. I used to worry about that too, but now people know what you're on about. How long does milliput take to cure? It says 8 hours. Let me see. Equal quantities. Need for 5 minutes. Milliput becomes rock hard in 3 to 4 hours at normal room temperature. Yeah, I've found it takes longer than that. No, I would say more 6 to 8 hours. But just to be sure, I leave it overnight. No, I'll not touch this again till tomorrow. Oh, nice one, Bric-a-brac. You nailed it. What about that? Nice one. The power of the mod. That's it. The mecha mod. Yeah, Tina, I was thinking about that, about maybe making a wee easy bake oven like yourself. Tina has a pretty good video on making a homemade oven for putting stuff like this into, just to speed up the cure time. But no, I wouldn't have anything like that. And I would worry as well, I suppose, with the plastic being mixed in with it. That could end up melting. If you're going to sand it, leave it 24 hours, otherwise it can be a bit soft. Yeah, I've noticed that, Martin. Yeah, if you go at it a bit too soon, it can be very soft. But I'm in no rush. I'll do this and let these sit, and take it from there tomorrow. I'll probably live stream tomorrow night as well, if I'm up for it. And yeah, BP Custom Creations, it's mostly cars, but you find like all craft channels, what he's doing can apply to a load of different crafts. It's not just for customizing cars, and that's what I find about most craft channels. I know that they may be doing one thing specific that you don't do, but some of those tips you'll find within the video you can apply to your own craft, or you've maybe never seen before. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Ooh, the minifigs. Okay. I keep meaning to get my own hands on some 40k minifigures, or some, is it 28mm figures, just for scale, just so I have something to compare scale when when I build. So it would be nice to sort of stick to a specific size of build, Yeah, Ken. The local hobby store, yeah, what I would say they're selling it probably what, about £8 or £9. I would think maybe even asking a tenner for it. Yeah, you're safer buying it online. Yeah, I've seen it. When I say a tenner, yeah, I would pay around £5 or £6 for it for a packet like this. But in local craft shops, or even in local hardware shops, I've seen them selling it for £10, £11. Yeah, they really squeeze it for every penny. Tinu, not a problem at all. Thanks for stopping by, Tinu. You're welcome anytime. I shall talk to you later. About 350 here, that is decent. 350 for a tube of milliput, that's cheap. Will do, Tinu. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to talking, one. Just making sure I'm clearing all the milliput off that ball joint. BP Customs, do you wait a little before sculpting or after you mix the two parts? Yeah, at BP Customs, I would wait a wee while, but generally, you just get tore straight into it. Would divide it up into whatever pieces that I want to divide it up into, and then by the time I've done that, it's good to go. Yeah, in the Milliput video, if you watch the sort of advertising video that Milliput itself says about how to use it, you're supposed to leave it for sort of 5 to 10 minutes once you mix it up, and it just becomes a bit less stickier. It's still a wee bit sticky at the minute, but I don't mind. It's easy enough to work with when it's in this sort of state. There you go, thank you, moderator. Nice one. Use epoxy sculpt. Yeah, I've seen epoxy sculpt there, Ken. It's just a wee bit more expensive. I think it was 25 or £30 it was for a couple of tubs. I know you get way more, but I just thought I was a bit beyond budget at the minute. Yeah, no, so I'll stick with Milliput for now. Alrighty, that's all of it. Yeah. Okay. I know bric-a-brac, I'm very surprised at the way it dissolves with water, but yet it'll harden underwater, but yeah, it's like clay. That's the way I would describe it. When you get it wet, it definitely does blend like clay. It's especially getting rid of fingerprints and stuff, it's very easy to blend. So, I basically now just need to wait for all this to dry. That's about the height of it. And then, like I was saying, what I'll do is when they're dry, I'll sand off, get the rounded edge off some of these and make them a wee bit more square, and then I can stick on some plastic card panels. I can put some rivets and stuff in them, But yeah, you get the general idea. BP Customs already. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Well, folks, yeah, I think that's going to do it for me too. I'm going to wrap it up there. Got plenty now to work on tomorrow. I can get all this put back together, and maybe think about getting them attached to some of the bodies. The arms shouldn't be too hard. You can see those pads there. I'll just go straight on the side there. I'll maybe reinforce them with some pins. And like I was saying, feeling that, I'll just do my old wire and beads legs if these aren't strong enough to support the weight, but I really think they will be. I really think they'll be strong enough. And then Mark, just while you're here, I was thinking, let me see if I can mock this up. This guy here with just the legs. We'll just pretend that's his legs stuck on there. Now I could just leave him like that and obviously do his sort of, we'll call it facial features here. But then I was thinking I could maybe stick another bit on top here, and I'll do that thing that I was going to do with the magnet. I'll stick a wee magnet in here and a wee magnet on the bottom, and that could just bulk him out a wee bit more, just to make him stand out that wee bit more from the crumbat. So yeah, I was thinking about that. I haven't decided yet, but it's out there anyway. And the little joints you made so far made me think of the robot from The Incredibles. The robot from The Incredibles. Oh, I know the one. Yes, I know the one you're talking about. All right. Yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. Ooh, a nice one, Tom. Nice one. Oh yeah, you'll have to send me some pics of that when you get that finished. I'd love to see that. So yeah, folks, that's about me wrapping up. I think that's about it. Plan, I'll probably jump on tomorrow night again about the same time, and I'll just keep working through these. I've got plenty more to do. Maybe figure out how to get these feet attached, and get some arm or some hands made. Sorry, and yeah, take it from there. And thanks very much everybody for stopping by and sticking around. It's been nice, you's all in the chat. And thanks to my new moderator, Brick-a-Brack, doing a great job there already. Appreciate it, Brick-a-Brack. And yeah, and like I said before, go there. If you've got a small channel, don't forget to give yourself a wee shout out there. Matt, thank you, Matt. Aaron, nice one, Aaron. And Brick-a-Brack, awesome. I'll see you all later.